we have to rely on the rumbling? Do we have no choice but to sacrifice Historia?
They don't know anything about us, and that makes them afraid.
My time will be up in just over 5 years. We need to make a decision soon about who to give my Titan to.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 4, episode 10 for Attack on Titan. The pace is slowing down a little bit, but still, I gotta say, so far, 10 episodes in, 30 episode season. This is by far my favorite season because of the fact that we just get like a lot of action. And even in the episode that we just watched that didn't have a lot of action, they still was able to get some emotion out of me. Got a little couple tears from my girl Sasha, god damn it. You know, so if this season's gonna continue like this, I'll be happy. Hopefully we get some more answers. But let's dive into it.
So fight.
Love this
Just
Eren.
fight.
What are you doing? I mean, you're clearly muttering to yourself while staring at your reflection.
Are they still keeping
But
him
how
in
come?
jail?
You're
In
just
jail?
that bored, or... Hey, you said, so fight, just
Like
fight,
he can't
right?
just break out and tell me.
But when you say, so fight, just fight, who is it you're wanting to fight? I noticed that you said fight twice. Does that mean you'll fight 2 fights, or 1 fight with 2 rounds?
Also the man bun.
Your silence isn't helping your case. I mean, why would you talk to yourself but then ignore another person? This doesn't seem normal at all to me. I've never chatted up my mirror before. But on a brighter note, I'm loving your new hairstyle. Yeah, the disheveled look makes a statement. It's like you can't be bothered to deal with it, 'cause you're busy working so hard.
What did you come here to do?
What do you mean? I came here to talk. The first time we met, we spent all night talking about Titans, remember? Though looking back, I guess you just listened, as I rambled about my research. I had faith in you. I trusted that you would never sacrifice Historia.
Wait, what? He did something to Historia? What the fuck? I know this new Eren is on Demon Time, but
Eren, it's been a year now. I haven't seen you since you picked up our whole ship. I look forward to working beside you.
Too bad. You won't be working with Eren
not
directly.
this look.
This meeting is as far as we're willing to go.
More than enough for me. This is an auspicious day. The port's complete at last, and we're about to welcome our first foreign visitors. From the sole nation that's friendly to Paradis, Hizuru. Their special envoy is
The
Kiyomi
Asian lady.
Azumabiko. Do you happen to recognize this family crest? That shape.
Yeah, you should show it to them.
You think? But Mom told me that I should keep it a secret.
You showed it to me back when we were just kids. This could be the whole reason she gave it to you. Go on.
Before she died, my mom gave me this mark to match one she had herself. And she asked me to pass it down to my own children.
A noble deed befitting your lineage. Over a century ago, Hizuru Shogun was an ally of the Eldian Empire. We Azumabitos trace our lineage back to a son who was on good terms with King Fritz and often visited here.
Oh.
After the Great Titan War, our once proud nation was left defeated and in disarray. And amidst the chaos and confusion, a child fathered by the Shogun's heir was somehow left behind on this island.
Oh.
You are the only direct descendant of the family that once led our nation.
Oh.
Put simply, you are Hizuru's hope.
Oh, so she's like a queen or some shit. That's kind of cute.
She is
nation.
like Mulan.
I don't understand it. What matters is that this gives us leverage over Hizuru. Unless it's a trap, that is.
Right. Perhaps we should ask Yelena's opinion.
No, that's exactly what they want us to do.
We're sure of one thing at least. In this world that our new port has connected us to, we may as well be a tottering child learning to walk. For now, let's keep quiet and learn what we can from our guests.
Hey, so that symbol, why'd you only show it to Eren? You've always worn that wrist wrap. I've never seen you take it off.
That's because
Hey, you're in a good mood.
Of course I am. It seems our ancestors were friends. They've left us both with heavy burdens to bear. But I couldn't have asked for a more perfect match than you.
Wait, what? Is she making a move on her? Sorry, Mikasa's off
This is a historic
limits.
day for both our nations. And it's worth noting that this day would never have come if not for the man who brought us together. I'm speaking, of course, of Zeke Yeager. We conversed with him in secret. And before he would agree to facilitate this meeting, he negotiated with us on behalf of your island. We discussed more than Lady Mikasa.
First of all, take a look at this. That's odd. Do you recognize this? It's top secret in Marley.
I always thought he took.
Well, as you may know, this omnidirectional mobility gear is an anti-Titan weapon made in Paradis. This piece doesn't belong to Marley. I procured it myself. Please, consider it a gift. I ought to mention, though, it does need a special type of fuel to operate. It's exceedingly rare. They're calling it iceburst stone. It's only ever been mined in Paradis, so very little is known about it. That said, you should be able to find traces of it inside that apparatus.
Zeke Yeager's proposal was that we ally with and assist Paradis in exchange for access to a resource that could return our nation to its former glory. It's a rather tempting offer. Thus, while we're aware that he made this offer without surveying your reserves, we suspect that in this modern era, a treasure like Iceburst Stone could change the world and generate a fortune in the process.
Okay, she gave that
Sounds
scummy
like
look.
that's Hizuru's real hope. Yelena did say that negotiations would go well because the Azumabitos are money grubbers.
This is a dangerous island to visit. I doubt anyone would take the risk if there weren't money to be made.
Hold on. So Zeke Yeager asked you to assist us? What would you assist us with?
As I'm sure you're aware, he's concocted a plan to protect Eldia and the world. We're here because this plan can only succeed with Hizuru's assistance.
And
It calls for a 3-point course of action which would allow you to defend yourselves with your so-called rumbling. This would begin with a test run of the rumbling. You would unleash a fraction of the Titans in your walls, enough to display their destructive potential for all the world to see. That will buy you time with which to modernize and strengthen your army so as to render the rumbling unnecessary. You're 100 years behind the rest of the world. Hizuru will help you catch up. Until then, you must be able to shake the earth by maintaining the founding Titan and having a Titan of royal blood. That's the 3rd point of this plan. Zeke will pass on the Beast Titan to an individual who has royal blood. And that person must spend the 13 years they'll have left, bearing as many children as possible.
Even if we get advanced weapons, will we really stop needing the rumbling? If we choose to rely on it, we'll have to continue the practice of Titan inheritance for generations. I see how it could protect us for the time being, but is that enough of an excuse for us to push this problem onto our descendants?
wow.
Of course it isn't. And yet...
I understand. And I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
If the rumbling is essential to our survival, I'll do my part. I'm willing to inherit the Beast Titan from Zeke Yeager.
Oh wait, is it not her?
Historia. If Zeke's plan is to buy our salvation, at the price of broken walls, trampled lands, and children bred to be slaughtered like livestock, then I say he can go to hell and take his sick little plan with him. Staking our survival on the threat of the rumbling is a dangerous move. So before we commit to it, we should try to find another way. Let's use what time we have to look at our options.
I felt the same sense of urgency that you did, Eren. That said, I still don't get why you acted on your own. You pushed our island into a war we aren't ready to fight. Why? Did you stop caring about Historia?
I've taken the Warhammer Titan's power. Its hardening ability allows me to build structures from thin air, or carve them into earth and stone. Which means you can never build a prison deep or strong enough to hold me in against my will. I can leave this cell anytime I want. And since I have the founding Titan, you can't kill me. You might threaten to kill Zeke, but that's not a real option either. So tell me, Hanji, is there anything you actually can do? If you know something I don't, then let's hear it! If you've got something up your sleeve, then tell me what it is!
Hands off, you pervert! Ever the rebellious teen, huh?
Hey, yo,
Grow
this
up,
Eren a demon.
idiot.
I like it. I like it. He's kind of a dickhead, but I like it.
Irvin, this is the one time you bet on the wrong horse. Why did you ever think that I could be commander?
Wait, what? She looks so old.
Why don't you come in, Historia? You need to take better care of yourself.
So she's just getting like, okay, she getting out of business. She wasn't kidding.
If no one else will say it, then I will. We should have stuck with our plan and fed Zeke to Historia as soon as he got to the island. We'd all be safer if we had. Ha! But we let her do what she pleased, and so she got pregnant. Then again, what did we expect? I mean, she's an up-jump bastard who's queen in name alone.
Hey, quit it.
Somebody to kill you.
Queen has every right to choose a partner for herself. He's been checked out, so we know he's not anyone's lackey. He's someone she knows. Apparently, they grew up in the same area. As a kid, he'd throw rocks at the Queen because she wouldn't leave her farm.
Nice.
He must have wanted her to notice him. He said that when she opened her orphanage, he started working there out of guilt. I believe him. He worked hard and kept his head down for years there. She approached him in the end.
I don't give a damn about their love story. Look, what I'm concerned about is why the girl selfishly decided to get herself knocked up when she did. And I think I've got a good guess. Somebody told her that it would stop us from turning her into a Titan. I bet it was that turncoat Yelena. The giantess is nuts, but she's smart too, and that's a dangerous combination. Just put a baby in the Queen and Zeke Yeager gets to live another day.
Rogue, you've had too much.
If we were smart, we'd still do it. Turn her into a Titan whether she's pregnant or not.
That would probably kill the child. And if miscarrying kills the Queen too, we're doomed. It's too risky. Giving birth poses a threat to her life as it is.
That's a perfectly sound argument that could bring our country to ruin.
Who is this guy?
Hey, Marley, get us another bottle.
As you wish, sir.
This motherfucker.
Niccolo. You should recommend this one.
Hey! Is this really something they needed us to do?
Nope. They'd have hired someone. If that idiot hadn't opened his mouth and volunteered our help. We can develop the island and our muscles at the same time, my ass.
That's how you got so
We don't have much
jacked.
else to do except wait for Hizuru's answer.
Uh-huh. Hopefully with their help, we can win some friends in this world. It might be a long shot.
Surprised I am not.
To the rumbling, and that could save Historia from suffering.
Whew! It can't be easy working your butts off when it's this hot out.
Yeah, well, we have to be here to watch over this moron, right?
You brats got taller. It's like you're sprouting up just to spite me.
Hear anything from Hizuru yet?
That's why we're here, the Azumabitos replied.
What'd they say?
It's no good. Hizuru either can't or won't help us with this. Makes sense. Hizuru has a monopoly on any resources that we want to export right now. So why would they ever help us trade with other countries? From what I hear, the world's major powers want Paradis to be the root of all evil. We're the shared foe that helps bring them together. Their hatred for us promotes global stability.
Then, do we have to rely on the rumbling? Do we have no choice but to sacrifice Historia?
That's right.
So what? The world's decided that we're devils regardless of what our intentions are? They can't want us to repeat the past, so why won't they consider peace?
Probably because they don't know better. They don't know anything about us, and that makes them afraid.
I agree. Our neighbors across the sea won't trust people whose faces they've never seen. So let's sail out and meet them. If they don't know anything about us, then we'll just have to teach them. That's what we scouts always do, right?
So the plan is to infiltrate Marley and set up a base there, huh?
I like it. Hanji has a plan for everything, am I right? It's exciting. We'll all get to chow down on food from a distant land.
Yeah. Wonder what we should pack. Hope that foreign food doesn't give us the runs.
We'll need to pack some antacids, a toothbrush, and a taste of home.
Did you even hear Hanji's plan?
If we can just find a way to convince the world that all we want is peace, maybe our situation will change.
Ever hopeful.
If we only had a little more time left.
Crazy to see.
My time will be up in just over 5 years.
Okay.
We need to make a decision soon about who to give my Titan to.
I think it should be me.
No, not an option. We don't even know if Ackermans are able to turn into Titans.
True.
And even if you could, Hizuru would be furious about it. You're their long-lost heir, remember? It can't be you for more reasons than I can count.
Who do you think it should be?
This guy. First of all, I'm a whole lot smarter than Eren. We'd replace this suicidal maniac with a gifted leader who shows good judgment in all situations. A rare specimen who can perform whatever duty is required. I don't much like getting his hand-me-downs. But hey, I'm the best candidate we've got.
Sure, except we can't afford to lose someone that valuable after just 13 years, moron.
Huh?
You should aim to become the regiment's next commander. I'll inherit Eren's Titan myself. Yeah, that should work, right?
Connie.
No, that won't work at all. You're way too much of an idiot.
Eh?
Use your head, Connie. This is a really important duty, and we can't entrust it to someone who's slow like you.
Huh?
You really get my goat sometimes. I'll inherit it, okay?
Oh, you know what? That's not
I'm an
bad.
experienced veteran, and I've proven that I'm someone you can rely on. By process of elimination, you've got to use me.
You guys.
I get that I have to, but still I really don't wanna.
Sasha, wait. You're not making any sense.
Huh?
I mean, you know, we can't give his Titan to an idiot. You just told me that. But think, you're more of an idiot than me, which means you just contradicted yourself, right?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not planning on handing it down to any of you.
Why not?
Because you're important to me. More than anyone else. I hope you live long lives.
So if none of them get it, well, I guess by the end of the show, it will be
Huh?
an anime.
Hold on! What are you turning red for? The hell kind of mood are you trying to set here?
Sorry.
Sean, it's just the sunset. That's what's making our faces red.
Oh, right. That makes sense. There's nothing to be done then. So Pixis detained the volunteers? Such a strong-arm tactic. It's hard to believe he'd go that far.
They had built good working relationships with a lot of us scouts, so our regiment wasn't notified in advance.
That said, I doubt Pixis had much choice. Because until we understand Zeke's real intentions, his presence here puts us in a tough spot. I wonder what made Eren decide to go with his plan. Him and Zeke must have talked, but what was said? Well, no one knows except for them.
Hey, did that guy look like Eren when you all saw him? Because if you ask me, that wasn't Eren. And if whoever that was is capable of picking his half-brother over us, then...
If he is, then what?
Then I say we'll need to be prepared to cut him down ourselves if necessary.
I won't let you!
Are you taking their side too, Mikasa? Come on.
I don't think it'll come to that. Eren cares about us more than anyone else. Everyone here should know that. Maybe that's why he's become so combative towards anyone who isn't one of us. It's because his feelings are so strong.
No, that isn't it. He's always seen your strength, but the Eren that we used to know would still try to keep you away from the front lines. But he used you in that battle, sent Armin to destroy that port. He called the rest of us important too, and he used us just the same.
But maybe that's just because he trusts us. I mean, if we hadn't helped him, his plan would have failed.
Yeah, and Sasha would be alive right now. Hey, what do you think Eren did when I told him she had died? Do you think he cried? Or showed some regret, maybe?
Connie, stop.
The bastard laughed. I wonder what part of our friend's death that it was. That he found so damn amusing. Why don't you explain, Mikasa? Why did Eren start laughing? You know everything about him, right?
We need to talk to him. Just Eren, Mikasa, and me. We'll give him a chance to explain his goal.
Are you sure that'll help? Tell me, what if his goals are the same as Zeke's?
The volunteers gave us Titan serum, so we have a choice now.
Wait, what are you saying?
We can choose to turn someone who we can trust into a Titan, and then have them inherit the founder from Eren.
Good stuff.
See, I still need an explanation as to what happened and why they don't trust Eren. Like, is it simply because he went undercover as
And went
crew?
rogue? Yes, apparently.
That's all? Like, I get it. If Sasha didn't die, things would be a little bit different because things kind of worked out, right? The death of Sasha throws things off, but they were gonna come for you anyways, right? Sure, they don't know that, right? Because Eren interrupted the speech, but that guy was mobilizing them to all come for you anyways. So what Eren did, the only casualty of that is Sasha. Everything else was gonna happen regardless. But I guess we need a little bit more fill in the blank to find out exactly what's happening. Anyways, ladies and gents, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. Again, maybe we are missing stuff. If that's the case, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Peace.